Hey everyone, this is DK3D9 and joining me is my good friend
Jakie from Intro Extra Gaming.
And we're going to be doing some question time. We know that you and everybody else might have questions about us, and maybe we might even learn something about ourselves. So during this time, I'm going to be playing a PlayStation 2 game called Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam. That's not important. That's not why you're here. It's merely going to be a distracting force while we ask questions to each other. We're going to take turns asking questions. We will also, if we choose to, answer the questions as well for ourselves. This way you get to know a little bit more about us and awesomeness. So let's begin.
I'm just waiting for you to change the scene. So anyways, now the scene is here.
I didn't even have to change scenes.
I know it.
I have the emulator playing above this. I used layers. I cheated.
No. Oh gosh.
So I guess we should start with the first question. Do you want to go first or shall I?
Just curious, will the sound be recorded? I mean the game itself.
Yeah, the game sounds good.
Oh wow. All right then.
I might decrease the volume a little bit.
Yeah, you have to. It's too loud.
What's funny is I have it down to 25%.
All right. Alright, let's begin with your question, because I haven't prepared any question, as I was being stupid.
Actually, I have a small problem. My controller is not being recognized.
No! The alerts have been destroyed. Chris. You failed me for the last time.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say, you failed me for the last time. Feel the pulse. Never mind. Since it's working, then I would not be the Dark Vader.
Hello you!
Ow, 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 ow! Oh, my ears, my ears!
Alright, just for so Aerith doesn't murder me. Increase the volume of the. Oh wow! It set itself back up to 100% on me.
Yeah, and it blew my eardrums off.
Oh, that sounds much more approachable.
Alright, now it's better. Now I can't hear anything. That's good. That way is better. So yeah, what's your first question, Chris?
Alright, so the first question, the most important question of all. Do you dunk your cookies/biscuits into milk?
Nope, I don't know. I haven't done that for some time. Maybe 10 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago. Maybe.
You're not sure, okay. Well, at least you're not sure.
No, I haven't done it for a long time.
Okay.
I've done it, but it's like 5 to 10 years ago.
Fair enough. Now, you might ask, do I do that? I do not. I'm lactose intolerant, and I only did that as a small child. I actually don't understand the idea of dunking cookies in milk. I do not find them to make it taste any better or superior. And I just find that milk makes them soggy, and also puts little crumbs at the bottom of the milk, which makes me very dubious. Go ahead. Now, Aerith, it's your turn to ask me a question.
I haven't prepared any questions, so I will just think random stuff. Why do you like Gundam so much?
I think it's deep down one of my favorite series of all time, and what's funny is I didn't like it before as much as I liked Robotech. Oh wow, good choice.
So you like Robotech, but you didn't like Gundam. Okay.
Well, at first I liked I liked Robotech more.
Please. I'm gonna now destroy you, please.
What?
My ears are paining.
Your ears are paining?
I mean, it's too loud. It's too freaking loud. I think everybody's ears would be paining by now.
I have my it's set to like 25%. I could remove it down to 10.
Please do. It's killing the great.
I could barely hear it, to be honest.
Like I can hear. Like for me, it's like I'm playing. I'm like in a rock concert on my end.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's like a quiet whisper.
Yeah. For me, it like sometimes it comes up, sometimes it goes down. So it's weird. Now it's okay. Now I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, you're supposed to hear it immediately. Oh no! Oh no!
No, I heard it.
So what's your
like
question for me?
I think I did ask you. It's your turn now.
Oh, you're right. It's my turn again. Fine. How do you stand on mustard?
I don't like mustard. Oh, I hate mustard in my opinion. I just don't get it why do people like it so much. But I usually don't eat mustard. This is what like I actually like spicy stuff. I would like take like a sort of gravy like during New Year festivals that I have in where I'm from. We usually take there's like a hot dog stand that opens during New Year, and they put this insane gravy which I like. That's all on my end.
I absolutely hate mustard.
Oh wait, we share the same liking then.
I'm also allergic to mustard.
Really?
Yeah. The first time I ever digested mustard, I got extremely sick. I started like having dizzy spells. Apparently I had some sort of allergic reaction to it that was very unpleasant. That's when I discovered I was allergic to it. But the thing is, I always had an aversion to mustard. Like, whenever I'd see it, it would make me sick to watch people eat it. Like, it would physically be a feeling of nausea when I watched people eat it. I had a friend who always had a sandwich, and the mustard would come pouring out of the sandwich, and it would just make me almost throw up. I didn't know I was allergic to it, but I guess that was my body saying no.
Also, I think you do know that I have agoraphobia. I think I did talk this to you.
Yes.
Yeah. Basically, it's the same way when a person eats egg in front of me. If it's fried like if it's fried egg, I wouldn't care much. But if it's boiled egg and all this stuff, it disgusts me. And
I think mine was just a body reaction of don't eat that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Mine is like a physical pain in my foot.
Pain in your foot. You could almost say it's like a pain in your toe, right?
Yep.
All right, your turn to ask a question.
How do I destroy the volume?
It is literally at 10. You know what? I will solve it just for you. I'm just gonna stop sharing sound with you.
Please do that. I'm like, kill me, please.
Cause right now it's at 10%, and in game is dropped down to as low as it can go. In fact, I don't think the audience will be able to hear it.
Yeah, because it scares me because it's so loud that like I'm playing like there are like 10 electric guitars and explosions and all that, and I'm wondering how.
It's funny because like I have my speakers set to max. Just.
Oh my.
Okay. So I guess it's your turn for questions. So what do you want to ask?
What do I want to ask? I don't know. I'm still thinking. Do you have any other questions while I think of one?
Okay. So, Jackie, did you ever watch Robotech or Macross?
I don't watch Like when I was small, I only watched. These were my cartoons I usually watch. Anime I used to watch. I used to watch Neo Genesis, Mask, G.I. Joe, and that's it.
See, Neo
And maybe
Genesis
Tintin.
for us, we always had to like go to the store and buy each DVD.
Like Tintin, Spider-Man, and X-Men sometimes.
Ah, X-Men, that was a good series.
True. Chris,
Yeah?
I'll have to do some sorcery.
What's that?
The sound is still seeping through my ears.
Then it's completely in your head, because I'm not sharing sound anymore. You might have some other sound going off in your life that you're hearing.
No, it's coming from Skype.
I don't know how. Okay. I'll double check, but I swear I stopped sharing.
Like, I think you stopped sharing your screen. You didn't stop sharing your sound.
Oh, well, that solves that problem. Alright, does that help?
I think so. Because sometimes it, like, after 10 minutes time, it, like,
There we go.
it starts. Alright. So, what's next?
You're supposed to ask your question.
Oh, sorry, my brain is, like, fuzzy. What is your favorite thing you did when you were in school?
My favorite thing when I did at school. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest here with you. I was playing Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
I would take my Magic the Gathering cards to high school with me, and I would. I actually used to. I found people that we'd have some people come up to us and say, "Hey, that was kind of cool. How do we play?" And I said, "Oh, that's cool. Sit down and we'll show you." But I don't have a deck. That's okay. We have a deck for you. And then we would hand them a deck, and we would all play Magic. And this is how I got more and more people to play the game. Is whenever someone would come in and be a looky-loo, sit down. We'll teach you how to play, and we'll provide a deck for you. You don't have to bring your own deck.
Ah, that's nice of
That
you, man.
is super effective at teaching people how to play a game. Is like, it's okay. I carried like 5 decks with me, and like other people would bring up their own decks, and I just taught everyone, share your decks, and we'd have these huge tournaments. It was awesome. The problem is when I was a senior. When I was a senior in high school, I had off periods, and I would challenge people randomly to Magic the Gathering as they were walking past me.
Alright, that's interesting. So, what's your question?
My question. Okay, what's your favorite ice cream?
Ice cream.
Uh-huh.
Oh, vanilla.
Vanilla. You're into vanilla, huh? No special flavors or...
Nah, I just don't like other flavors. Like, I don't mind it, but I wouldn't. But those are not my favorites. So.
I respect that.
So what's your?
Oh, my favorite ice cream is interesting. When I was young, my favorite ice cream was fish food.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, that was my favorite when I was a kid. When I got older, it kind of went to
Fish food?
coffee flavored ones. Oh, fish food! You don't know about fish food, do you?
No, I'm from a
It is-
different environment.
Fish food is a Ben and Jerry's flavor, and it has it's like okay, you take chocolate ice cream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marshmallows, and chocolate fish. They're chocolate pieces in the shape of fish. I think there might have been some other flavors in there, but yeah, that's the most important part.
Okay, interesting.
Alright, go ahead and ask your question.
Thinking. Oh yeah, this is a very interesting one. It's kind of interesting that how did you you were more of an introvert or an extroverted person?
When I was very young, I was very introverted. Generally, I didn't let people into my thoughts. I generally I took a more observant approach. Like when I was very young, I would walk around the playground observing everyone.
Fascinating.
How about you, Jackie?
I am extremely introverted. I'm still extremely introverted to this day,
Is
but
that why you're extra?
yeah. You figured that out.
It's all part of your dark secret.
That I'm actually really introverted in real life. Like if you see me, I would generally not speak to you, and usually I just like I take observant stance, just like Chris, except a little bit more extreme. I mean, I will not talk to you, but I would just be very friendly towards you if you approach me and ask something. But yeah.
You know, I actually remember someone from high school. They didn't like receiving hugs, so you know what they did?
Go on.
They covered their backpack with safety pins that were open.
Oh, okay.
So if you hugged them, you got cut.
Damn, that's a bit extreme.
Well, you know, sometimes you just don't want to be hugged.
So I think is it your turn? I'm confused.
Yeah. Alright.
What's up?
So. That was impressive. Okay. What's your theories on the depreciation of ninjas?
I have none.
The theory is that ninjas become more powerful the less there are.
The less they are, the more quality they become because they are rare. So maybe that's one. If you watch like Avatar, the lesser there are, the more powerful they become because they have to spend from their own and they have to evolve. And with little knowledge, they have to teach themselves the dark secrets of being a ninja. I'm just making stuff up, but in my opinion, it's actually basic logic. If you are like if there are less people of you or less people that follow your approach or theories, eventually you will have to adapt and evolve, and you become overprotective after a certain level, as you're the last of yourselves. So that's my theory of why the lesser they are, the more powerful they become. Because the lesser they are, the more the need for survival is more.
Fair enough. I always thought it was plot armor, but you know, that's just me. Alright, so it's your turn.
Yeah. Oh, my turn. Sorry, I didn't realize it. Would you ever play GTA Online? And if you do, please play GTA Online.
Oh, I could totally do that on my PlayStation 3.
No, on PC, the best and the best.
You know what?
Plus, we are looking. Plus, I'm going to be.
When I get a chance, I'm going to show you Yahtzee's review of GTA Online.
Also, if you do play GTA Online, I'm going to be a shield here. I'm going to be shielding your channel. Please join Triads, Chin Triads. That is the crew that I'm from. And yeah, please join it. Thank you.
I'm getting some lag. it's
yeah, I had to basically I'm just chilling on your channel.
Oh, that's fine. I actually, if you've never, you probably haven't seen some of my streams where people come in and go, "Hey, watch my channel." I'm like, "Oh, okay," and then Waffle's like, "Why do you let people do that?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't agree with it, but I'm not going to tell people they can't do that. I understand why they do it. I do.
Yeah.
I understand. I don't necessarily super agree with it, but I'm not going to tell them they can't. Because I get it. I totally understand. The thing is, it's like, they have a channel bigger than mine, and they're coming here to advertise. I'm like, thanks, man. They come in and go, "I have 4,000 subscribers," you know, and I'm like, thanks.
Okay.
Now I feel so much better about myself. You came to advertise on my channel, and you're the bigger YouTuber. Awesome. Can I come and advertise on yours?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I think they'll say yes, hopefully.
No, I totally wouldn't do that. So, as I said, I understand it, I just wouldn't do it myself. Because it's kind of, unless you have an agreement with the person. See, if you don't know the person, you can't do that. from an ethical point of view. You know what I mean?
That means, can I do it?
Oh, definitely, yes. Feel free.
Alright, your turn. Oh, did I ask?
Actually,
yeah,
to tell you something funny is, you know my stream, I actually have a stream description for all my streams, and I've permanently added you, Waffle, and Rampage to that.
Sweet! Thank you so much for that. So your question? It's your turn.
Okay. Fair enough. What is your favorite gas station?
All the gas stations here is stupid and corrupt, except the naval gas station.
Oh, the gas stations are corrupt. Okay, fair enough.
But basically...
Okay, so let me rephrase that. If you decided you were that you needed to get gas, what gas station would you go? Or even better yet, you wanted a hot dog.
I would go to the naval gas station, where my mom goes to the naval gas station. The naval gas station, actually, the reason we call it naval gas station is because it's a gas station that is owned by the Navy in our country.
In the Navy, you could sail the seven. Oh, I'm sorry.
We've engaged the enemy at Hong Kong.
And it's the least corrupt because it's the Navy, for God's sake. And in our country, the military, or all military branches, including the Navy, they are very disciplined and they will not cheat you. So yeah, it's true. I think it's to maintain the reputation of the military branch. So that's why they are not doing all the stuff. And it's handled by all the veterans during the we had a civil war, 30-year civil war, and most of them have jobs there. So basically, it's really common to see some veterans who have severe burn injuries. Sad to see that, but yeah. At least they're getting jobs and they're still serving the community, and at least that's good.
Fair enough. For me, it would definitely be Quick Trip.
Oh, okay.
Because Quick Trip, it's one of the few gas stations that you feel super safe in. Like, if someone was if I thought my life was in danger, and I had to choose a gas station to go to, it would be Quick Trip. In fact, Quick Trips have these giant little signs there go, safe place.
It's kind of interesting because if you had chosen the naval gas station, what I was talking about, well, the killer would be like machine gun to it. Please note, everybody's armed with their AK-47s and semi and machine guns attached. So attachments, so that's going to be
What?
really tough.
I accidentally killed my ally. Gosh.
You
Whoops.
died.
Mission accomplished. Please return.
Defeated. Oh no, it's successful. No, it's defeated. Never mind.
No, I won.
Yay.
Let's remove the stupid timer, and we'll add more forces.
Oh wow. Good luck. Alright, it's your turn. No.
No, it's your
You
turn.
already asked the
I asked
question,
you about the
so
gas
it's my
station.
turn. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I should actually mention the reason I feel safe at Glowjab. They're giant. They're like super gas stations, and they have more employees than some drugstores do.
Oh.
Amuro, you can do it.
I have never heard a gas station that is like so big in where I'm from. The only big gas station you can find is the military gas station or the naval gas station.
This one has like almost every soda dispenser that you could think of. It's quite massive. Like
It's kind of sorry, go on.
like what would normally be considered like a full a gas station in size, they dedicate just to drinks.
Ah, nice. Here the gas station only has one thing: fuel and lubricant oil.
Oh wow. I'm gonna have to after this. I'm gonna have to show you what what a quick trip looks like.
Yeah, please do. I haven't seen.
Anyway, your question. I'm sorry.
Okay. I have to think. No, I can't ask politics. Sorry. That's
No,
private.
totally, it's fine. I don't care.
Nah, it's fine. It's more of a controversial thing, but it's fine. I am just thinking. Well, I'll just ask this simple question: how patriotic you are to your nation? Simple.
That is a good question. When I was in high school, whenever the national anthem was played, I would actually cry.
Oh well.
Now,
Like, would you?
as I got older, I became slightly less naive. Though, I always considered myself pretty patriotic.
Like, would you like get up and say?
I'm a lot more, what you call, less naive than I used to be, because I've had representatives fail me, and what I thought was in the best interest. So, when that happens, anytime you have, say, a Senate or House of Representatives pass a law that, like, kind of says it's illegal for your company to exist, you have to sit there and scratch your head and go, did you just serve me, or did you serve something else? And that makes you angry. You know what I mean?
The mission was a success.
So, like previously, when you were young, you would just stand out from school hall and say, "For the Republic!"
I was just proud of our country as a whole, I guess. But no, like,
Roger.
I actually became most patriotic when I was in high school.
All right, that's interesting.
We'll attack the enemy and
So I guess it's my turn for a question, eh?
the enemy away from Allied mobile.
Yep.
Okay.
Amuro, you can do it.
Alright. So, here's a silly question. Where did the name Intra Extra Gamer get from?
I was thinking for random names, and I was just thinking.
Because I recall
like
you had a different name at one point, and it came to a point at which I was like, what's going to be your name this week? I was actually quite doubtful you were going to keep that name, to be honest. I was kind of half expecting
Really?
you to change it again.
I was actually expecting to change it as well. Like, wow, you read my mind. but I kind of stuck with it because it sounds cool, it sounds interesting, and also because I have no ideas, I have no other name to choose from.
Ow. Man.
So yeah, I think you choose a very hard difficulty, to be honest.
What's that?
I mean, your difficulty is like OP.
No, that's normal.
Huh.
I just, you may notice I do better with certain mobile suits, but the thing is, just to make things fair, I am not choosing my mobile suits or who I fight. I'm making it pure randomness.
Oh, alright.
So because of that, I end up with some mobile suits that I'm not good with. Like right now I'm using the O, which is really big and heavy, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I
lost my
just
head.
like the name. Oh well, I just kept the name, and yeah, that's how it became. Just stuck with it.
Fair enough.
Like I could just name the channel Jakie Lee, but then it'll confuse that channel with the radio channel because that has Jakie Lee. But still, it's still.
Well, you know what's funny? It kind of reminds me of Captain Shack because his channel is XPG Gamers, and it's just him. I'm like, why are you called XPG Gamers? Just like Last Stand Gamers, is like, there's only one guy there. It's like, why do you call yourself that? Those are infinite questions.
Yeah, I think they were just thinking of a random name and they stuck with it.
Guess that's always a possibility.
And also because I was an introvert, so I just put intra. So
My ally got the last kill. Alright, your turn for a question.
oh, how do you get DK 3D Knight? Just to make it fair.
This is a good question. So, in my early years, I was Dragoon Knight. And in my college days, I was 3D Knight. That was kind of like my little thing. After college, I decided to take the two names and kind of put them together to DK 3D Knight. DK for Dragoon Knight and 3D Knight. So the idea is the past and future meet together to make DK 3D Knight.
Fused. College years and high school years combine.
What's fun is like one of my first Yahoo accounts was Dragoon Knight
Destroy the enemy mobile
at
suits.
Baron Castle at yahoo.com.
Amuro, you can do it.
Fair enough.
So do I ask you a question now?
Yep, it's your turn.
Okay. So I have a question. What are your thoughts on Stellaris' last update that came out?
I haven't played the last update. I haven't had time to play
No,
Stellaris.
the one like the big update with the.
Oh, right. The one that I'm playing with, the current one, right?
Yeah, the one you were playing before with the culture.
I enjoy it. I love enslaving aliens, and I love enslaving. I love purging the aliens.
I
That's
have
the
to
only
be
thing I love
honest,
from
I
the
was
update.
totally surprised with the whole mechanics to. They kind of added that whole civilization kind of culture thing.
It does. Yeah.
And I was very
True.
shocked to see it in Stellaris, and I'm also shocked to see all the other changes because originally you could pick a government type that would give you super giant spaceships, and they took that away, and I'm kind of sad.
They took that away, right? Yeah. I like you told me that, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because I just hadn't played the new version. I
think the new version replaces it with superstructures.
No, there's like Superstructures is
but-
part of like the DLC.
Oh yeah, it's part of the DLC. It's not part of the free update. Never mind.
But I discovered
be honest-
that, like, I think settlements are a thing that mod creators can add. I was actually playing Gundam Stellaris.
And they put settlements, right?
If you chose their universe choice as your starting solar system, you got space colonies that did not count against your colony cap because they were considered settlements, and they would be in their own little section, and they'd have their own dedicated buildings for building on them.
So it won't be like there won't be a random dude with a cowboy hat saying you have to save the settlements. Please go to this one,
none
sir.
of that.
Oh, that's okay. Then that's good because you don't have an annoying cowboy hat who apparently fights for something called the Minutemen.
Yeah, I hear he.
Yeah.
I hear he just like, just has no place there. I like to mention that I just won that battle with like the worst mobile
Mission
suit,
accomplished. Please return.
and that was easier than like the giant super mobile suit because I really dislike heavy big mobile suits in space. It's not a good combination. Anyway, I guess whose turn is it to ask a question?
I think it's my turn because you did ask about Stellaris.
Oh yes.
Amuro,
I don't know. What's your favorite soda drink?
Ooh,
A
that's
soft
good
drink?
one. Mr. Pip.
Sweet.
When I was younger, it was Big Red. I still like Big Red, but I hold Mr. Pibb up as superiorist. So for you, what's your favorite soda?
Sprite. We have limited selections. It's either Sprite or ginger ale.
Probably my least favorite. Oh, I love ginger ale. Do you know? Here we even have a green tea ginger ale.
Oh, that's fancy.
It's actually very smooth.
I actually like green tea, but I haven't heard of a green tea ginger ale. That's interesting.
It's made by one of the ginger ale companies. It's very delicious. Like I totally recommend that to anyone that loves ginger ale. Then of course cranberry ginger ale, and then you have regular ginger ale.
I don't like cranberry.
Fair enough. So the problem with us is like sometimes they'll put ginger ale in the wine section.
I have noticed it. I wonder why they do that.
It's because you mix it with. Some people like to mix ginger ale with alcohol.
But that should not be in the wine section. It could have been in the alcohol section.
You make what do you call it, drinks with it?
Oh, right.
Combine
Yeah,
alcohol
makes sense.
drinks with ginger ale.
Yeah. Actually, my dad actually is famous for that. He usually my dad buys ginger ale and I slowly steal from his cabinet, and he uses it for alcoholic beverages. Yeah, it's true.
So that's why it gets put there sometimes.
Yeah, I found it weird though. Still.
All right. So, whose turn is it? Do you want me to ask a question now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right. Do you like? Okay. What is your favorite sparkly beverage? Non-soda.
You have to really define because I've heard of sparkling water. I've heard of those, but I'm not that sure.
Okay. So have you ever had apple cider?
Oh, okay. You're talking about that, like non-alcoholic, juices.
Yeah, like non-alcoholic juices. Yeah.
I haven't tried
that's
apple
actually
cider.
that's why they call them sparkling.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. I haven't tried apple cider to be honest, because it's not available here. Maybe if I go south of the country, I might get one, but for now, I'm not sure how it tastes. I like apple juice.
Fair enough. That's a good choice. Martellini's sparkling apple cider is my favorite.
Oh, nice.
I do not like grape juice. Like, that is like my kryptonite. I believe grape juice has no purpose existing.
I like grape juice, but I'm not a huge fan of it. No. Okay, I think it's my turn, right? What color are your walls?
The walls of my home?
Yep.
Well, the previous owners had no sense of taste, so white.
Yay!
The most ugliest colors. They went white cabinets. Sorry, not white cabinets.
White cabinets, wow.
They had like white countertops, white appliances, white refrigerator. Yeah.
Damn,
that's
that's
ugly. The walls
that would like
are
drive
white,
another.
the ceilings are white.
Wouldn't that would drive a person insane, because there's something called, like, in the military, if you look at it, there are actually it's actually used as a torture method called white rooms. Basically, where you get interrogated, they put you in a white cellar. Everything is white. White doors, white cells, white tiles. Even the rice is white. It'll actually misfit your psyche, and it'll drive you insane.
Well, they also picked white carpets.
Yeah, I'm wondering how come he didn't go insane.
Here's the
It's actually used as a torture
My
method.
room is the only one to have a carpet that is not white.
Yay! At least he didn't have. At least
It's a
so
weird light blue carpet. But my room
Maybe
is
he
the only
needed-
one. Every other room is white.
maybe he needed to use like a different color, because otherwise it'll drive him insane.
Well, it looks like this part of the house was added afterwards. So,
Yeah.
also over my bed, the house came with these little pillow things on the side, and they have like flowers on them.
Yeah, even my house is white, but I don't have white furnitures. It'll really misfit your mind. I'm shocked that nothing bad happened to him.
So we decided to like start buying black appliances to kind of counter the white, to slowly get rid of the white over time.
True. It's kind of interesting that he wasn't driven insane. How is he doing, by the way?
Who?
The previous owner.
I have no idea.
I hope he's not the Joker.
Well,
Who knows?
it's a her, not a he.
Oh, I hope she's not Harley Quinn then.
Oh, I have to ask her.
Yeah, I'm just pointing jobs because it's actually psychologically proven, and many prisoners of war were actually tortured that way. It's called white torture, because they don't hit you, they just drive you insane by doing this. It's fascinating if you look at it. Sorry, I know about this because I kind of study a little bit of this stuff.
See.
Yeah. And also, I'm into the military. I'm like really deep when it comes to the military. Huge fan of it. It's actually used, if you look at it, it's actually used by, it's currently used mostly by Iranians, but it was used in other wars as well. Specifically the Korean wars, where they used never mind, I'm not going to go in an educational video about it.
I guess it's my turn to ask a question, huh? Or did...
Your turn, yeah.
Okay.
Good job. Come back.
I think, yeah.
Roger.
Okay. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty deep one. What are your thoughts on a tower that is Tandy color
What tower?
A computer tower.
I prefer laptops.
I don't know why, but okay. What's your color choice though?
Black.
Wow, that to me is always the best color for a computer tower. So, like at my work, like we had a few computer towers that were tandy colored. That's where they're kind of beige.
Yeah.
That's
Like
just,
if you look at, sorry, go on.
that's just ugly color for a computer.
Yeah. Also, like when I first had my first computer, even though I didn't use it because I was too small and my dad used it mostly, we had a tower computer and it's really old. It was white color. So yeah, I didn't like that. I prefer black computer. But fortunately, in my college we had black computers. It's kind of funny. Like I'll just tell you something really funny. I think everybody would like to know because I think I told this to Chris. One day I went to use the computer, and apparently in college, apparently the computer there was becoming shitter and shitter, and I was wondering why was it becoming so bad. And then I look at the computer tower, and I saw why. Pentium 4. I was just amazed how the IT guy was able to install Windows 10 in a Pentium 4. Don't ask me. I just found it really fascinating.
At least it was a Pentium 4. I've seen a Celeron.
Huh?
I've seen a Celeron.
What do you mean?
A Celeron?
Oh, Celeron. Alright, never mind. Oh god, that's even worse. How do they install a freaking Windows 8 or a Windows 10 on a Windows 8? Okay, but Windows 10 on a Pentium 4 on a Celeron? That's impossible.
You question things, but yeah.
Yeah, the guy must be like really patient for it to install.
Well, apparently, like for a while there, they considered bringing back Celeron. I remember I was at the store and I saw the most craziest thing. I saw a external floppy drive.
Huh?
An external floppy drive.
Floppy drive?
Yeah. I used to
so
in
weird.
college. I would always call it a floppy drive.
Okay, that's really weird. Who buy those things?
I don't know. And then I joked with my mom, and my mom said, "Oh, didn't you hear they're coming back?" I'm like, "No, they're not. Just don't."
No, they're not.
Don't ever suggest that.
Oh gosh, 2 MB in a floppy drive. Like a floppy drive has 2 MB.
I mean, at least
it's kind of funny.
At least zip drive was acceptable sized.
Zip drives, yeah, it was 120 MB. Yeah, it was acceptable. Like it's kind of funny. I'll just tell you something really funny. I still have like a huge collection of floppy disks in my house. Why? It's because my dad, those days, like when computers were introduced in our country, it was in the early 2000s, and most people use floppy drives. And his work continuously needed to update certain files, so he had to have like spare floppy drives. And there are like thousands lying, like there are hundreds lying on my floor. So yeah.
You know, one thing always makes me nervous.
I'll just tell you some. Sorry, go on.
My father used to buy floppy drives from like off his desk, but like used ones. Don't ever buy a used floppy drive, by the way. Floppy disk.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, don't.
Like every other one had viruses installed on them.
Yeah.
And we had one activate. And then we discovered that all the like it was like every other disk had a virus installed on it.
It's kind of interesting. I'll just tell you something really funny. In grade 8, in grade 9 or grade 10, sorry, not grade 9, grade 10. Now in 2010, 2009, when I was in grade 6 or grade 7, we were learning. I think grade 5 I was. I'm not sure. Grade 5, grade 4, maybe. When I was learning the computer, this computing subject. They had a huge article how to use a floppy disk and what is a floppy disk and what is zip drives, and they were like teaching us these things, and It's kind of funny because many people in my country didn't realize that it's going to be outdated. For God's sake, we even had DOS in our computer. Like
Well,
that ancient people.
Let me tell you something. You still have DOS in your computer somewhere.
Yeah, but we had DOS OS. Basically.
It's still there looking for you. Jackie, it's gonna get you.
Yeah, I had a nightmare trying to learn the DOS commands and
I
everything.
hate DOS. I
Yeah.
hate command user interfaces. I'm terrible. I seriously have problems with memorizing things. So that's the reason I hate it, is because I have serious memory, like trying to memorize specific things. It's very difficult for me, and it's so easy for me to forget things.
It's also something really funny. I'll just tell you something really funny. My computer, when I was in school, my computer teacher in our school was my aunt, and she gave me hell. She gave me like the special treatment, the chair of death every time. And that was like it was very interesting because I remember when I was doing the exam, Chris, I was like in the exam room and I was making a stupid mistake doing algorithms, and she looked at my paper and she shouted in front of me. She shouted at me because you know flowcharts.
Yeah.
I couldn't use flowcharts and algorithms. So basically, I was putting the algorithm commands and I'm putting an arrow down like a flowchart. And boy, she yelled in front of everybody. And it's kind of funny because she was yelling, said, "This is not flowchart, this is algorithms. You put commands here." I can't remember, it was a long time ago. I'm just saying random stuff. And she was like giving me the answers while she was mad at me. Like, wow, thank you. And she, not only that, she shouted to the whole class, so everybody got answers. Thanks to that rant. She like went for a 10-minute rant about it. She was like giving a 10.
I remember the computers we had in junior high. They took about an hour to load up the test that we had to take.
Oh man.
And also we were told that if our computer ever crashed, we got an F for the day.
Damn it.
And the computer would crash if you clicked on the loading banner.
Which everybody did, because I still do. Because I have a bad habit.
As I said, we were told that if your computer crashed, that's it. You got an F for the day.
Damn it.
Those were on Mac computers, and they were slow. slow.
Now I know why you hate Mac computers so much.
No, that's not why.
One of
I
the
didn't
reasons.
learn to hate Mac until I got older.
Oh, okay.
And when I could disagree with them on things of, like, policy. So I discovered, like, 90% of the terrible things that happen in the world.
It's Mac's fault, you know. Gamers are
The
terrible.
fact that we have CDs still is because of
Huh? How is that?
well, I don't know if you know this, but there's a technology called Super Audio CDs. You ever hear of that?
No.
It was supposed to replace CDs with super high quality audio.
Really? I didn't...
So, I want you to understand, there's a reason you don't have super high quality audio.
You can...
All Apple's fault. Well, it's also kind of the user's fault as well, but I don't like to blame users.
Blame the Mac. Blame the computer.
So, Apple, instead of going high quality, went, I wonder if people would buy really low quality, super high digital rights management. And you know what? People preferred the lower quality digital rights management from Heck. They decided that that was the superior product. And so Super Audio CD never happened. Well, it did happen, it never took off.
Ah, unfortunate. I haven't heard about it.
PlayStation 3 was the first, actually, the original PlayStation 3, the 60 gig version, had Super Audio CD playback.
Damn.
It was one of the first devices to do so, I think, really. I don't think the later versions could. It's interesting, nonetheless. So, that's what happened to super awesome, high-quality music. Apple. So what's
By the
funny
way, I
is
hope-
later on, people like decided to go Apple's route and rebuy their music that was DRM free. Still not very high. Anyway, what's
Well,
up?
I hope my aunt is not listening to this.
Yeah, I'm
and I
gonna be
hope she
sitting there
doesn't.
going, "It's your fault, you MP3ers. Why couldn't you be cool like us and just pirate it?" No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It's a joke.
You have to go there.
I owned CDs, by the way. I did. I actually went and bought CDs.
Yes, same here. Same here. Going to hide somewhere.
I actually bought a DVD audio disc. That was different. Bought a couple of
Alright, I
those.
think.
Huh? What's up?
Yeah, I think it's my turn now.
Oh, yes. Ask away.
Hmm.
We'll attack the enemy on the gate of Zeta.
Do you have any family relatives working in a school district or in school?
Yeah, my mom.
Like was they a teacher?
My mom is a nurse in the school district. Well,
Sweet. So
she
you didn't
was
get like a
skills nurse,
relative
but now
working.
She's a assistant nurse.
No, alright. That means you didn't get like an aunt or someone who was a teacher and who gave you hell in school.
No. I would go to school with my mom, and so I'll tell you a funny story. One day, the fire alarms went off in the morning, which confused people. Why were the fire alarms going off? And then we discovered the school didn't have power. Well, that's easily fixed, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently,
Turn on the power.
they discovered that the boiler to the school had actually exploded.
Oh damn.
Which meant there was no running water and no electricity. Well, you can't have school without running water. So they had to cancel school. But because I was with my mom, I couldn't go home. Because the school district said, well, the students cannot be there. There's nothing barring the teachers from being there. Because it totally makes sense to make the teachers stay in a building with no running water and no kids to teach.
It's also scary that there could be a fire, a potential risk.
Oh no, there was
And,
there could not be a fire. The boilers are shut.
Oh, that's it. Okay,
was
never
done.
mind.
Like, it just meant that there was no running water or electricity.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the thing is, of course, they still had to let the teachers have bathroom breaks. So where would they go? Oh, well, go for a 3-hour bathroom break to Target.
Good job. Come back.
Target, the best area.
And before we continue, I'm going to have to close my door again because a random cat decided to open it.
Aw, it's Pecan.
Yeah, Pecan keeps coming in and going, I exist, by the way.
You're always loud, Pecan.
Alright.
Alright, isn't this question time a little bit too long?
Oh, no. It's perfect. Interesting enough, I'm actually unlocking things in this game by doing this. It's hilarious. Alright, so why don't we do a couple more? Well, actually, what time is it right now?
City of Von Braun. Please destroy the enemy forces.
I actually can't see because of that split. Oh no, it's terrible. It is 12:41, so we've done this for about a little less than 40 minutes. That's fine. Okay. Oh no, Dodge. So let's go into our last bit of questions, and I think we'll call it a night. How's that?
Yeah, sounds cool.
So, what is your thoughts on toothpaste?
I don't hate it. I need to brush my teeth in order to be clean, in order to be healthy. But I usually do not use I advise people not to use fluorinated toothpaste. So like fluoride. How do I pronounce it? I know it's fluoride, but it's fluorinated toothpaste. Anyway, never mind.
Why? What's wrong with fluoride?
If you like read some research, you will figure out that fluoride causes certain types of cancers, and up to a certain level it's not very healthy because it was never meant to be for human use. In my opinion, I prefer to have non-fluoridated one or herbal one, and yeah, that's it. I can think about toothpastes.
I'm pretty sure that if your toothpaste doesn't have fluoride, usually people here who disagree with fluoride usually are given the same impression of a tinfoil hat, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. No, I just read the
They
research
used
and
to
it's
put
done by more.
fluoride in the water here.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Which
in your
is
one,
why,
yeah, I heard.
you know, the whole nuclear war thing happened. But because they drained it
Well,
of
here-
substances.
Yeah, even here it's poisonous to put chloride, because chloride can cause IQ deficiency, and it's already been proven by research, by the Harvard Research Institute. If you want, I'll just try to put sources.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
And yeah, even chlorine that we use to clean our water is also bad. But we're using it because we are a developing country.
Oh no, they even fully first rate. I'm trying to think of the correct name here. Even America uses a little bit of fluoride.
Yeah, but we use a lot. Like your person, you use fluoride, and
No, like we add chlorine to it actually. Like you could taste it too, but it's usually once every summer and winter, and that's during the change of the water mixes, because we have a summer mix and a winter mix. And when the new changes come, we switch, and that usually comes with a kind of little bit of chlorine. But it could be worse. You could live in Gold Mountain, Arizona, where the water tastes like sewage.
damn.
I recommend against that. It's about as bad as Dallas water.
Alright, maybe I should go to the sewage area.
So, Jackie, what is your last question for me?
We've landed on Axis. Destroy the enemy mobile suits.
I'm thinking. I haven't prepared for the last one.
Okay, I will ask one more question while you think, okay?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's better. Oh, never mind. What do you think about religion?
Ooh, that's an interesting loaded question.
Oh, never mind. Skip
No
that.
one, that everyone in the entire world would totally agree on.
Okay. Okay, never mind. I'll just change the question.
So, like, I'm pretty sure I've been very elaborate into what I feel and believe.
Oh yeah, when did you start doing YouTube? That's a
When
better
did I
question.
start doing YouTube? Okay. My first series, I believe, was System Shock 2. and I did it in little tiny like 5-minute segments because that is as much hard drive space as I had. After of course, I didn't have a mic to record myself, so I dubbed the series "Shut Up and Let's Shut Up and Play System Shock 2." I didn't get a lot of views, but then the PlayStation 3 version of Just Cause 2 had the ability to record your gameplay, right?
Yeah.
And so
That was when.
I started recording that, and that's actually where I got a lot of views from, actually, because apparently a lot of people enjoyed watching that game. And so I had this one that was called 747 Smited, and as I flew over the ground, my plane, like, exploded. And some people went, "That's not smited. You touched, your wing touched a telephone pole or something." I'm like, "No, that's smited."
Yeah, that's definition. If you look at it, smite. Yeah, correct. You're right.
Well, it's way to be totally exact. You know, they're like they're pulling out the little dictionary, and like that's not the correct definition of smited. But the thing is,
Yeah.
Okay, I realize the telephone pole I did touch, but that should not cause a 747 to explode from the cockpit area.
True, good point.
But that's the game mechanics. I know. I know, Internet. I hear you. I hear you, Internet. I just disagree. I thought it was funny. Though I had one that was called Helicopter versus Mike, I believe. And it was hilarious because some of the people, the internet came and they were like, "How is this helicopter versus motorbike? That's not a fair comparison." What I did was I took a grappling hook
Mission accomplished.
and a
Please return.
jetpack and I'd connect it to a helicopter, and then I'd throw the motorcycle off with me driving it. And the helicopter didn't move. And so I'd pick a bigger object and I kept throwing it off a cliff. Do you remember the Mile High Club blimp thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I would do it from.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And the idea is which object moves fast enough and has enough weight to pull the helicopter off the blimp.
Oh, sweet.
And some people didn't understand what I was accomplishing there. Or what that particular goal was. So, I did tell you I was actually being awarded for playing this. And I guess I should show that now. This is quite hilarious. So, just for playing this with y'all, right now, the game is giving me 36,000 points. Because this game wants you to play it, and every time you play it doing anything, you get rewarded for it. And I like that a lot. Some games kind of forget that. So, Jackie, what are your plans for the future? What are you doing right now?
What, in real life or?
For your channel.
Oh, sorry, for my channel. I plan to do a air traffic control series. I plan to live stream that before I live stream Fallout, and I'll be focusing more on the Fallout settlement mod play series that Chris and I usually do. And
I also heard you been doing a review series as well, right?
Yeah, that's what we have been doing as well. Oh, thank you for reminding me. It's called the Worst Best Anime Review. We have already reviewed one anime. It's called Solar Adventures. Please check out my channel. That is Solar Adventures, and check it out. It's where we talk about the worst anime that was made in the history of mankind. Episode 1 is basically Solar Adventures. It's a review that we have just finished and it's uploaded. There's another one in the mix. It's called Space Transformers, and it's still in the editing process. I haven't edited yet. I just started the rendering. Sorry, not rendering. The what do you call the I've just taken the points off, where to cut, where to insert, where to put stuff. So yeah, that type of process. And yeah, there's nothing much. I plan to do a live stream where I try to do a challenge. Like I was trying to challenge myself. Like the air traffic control game that we played, Chris, remember?
Yeah.
I was trying to do a 4-hour live stream without crashing. Hopefully that works. If I crash, I would turn off the live stream.
If you crash, you go, oh, I hate everything.
And then there'll be like a random what do you call this guy? NTSB agents behind you. You're fired. You're going to prison now. You're traffic controller, Jackie. Like I really wish that was like that type of realism. Imagine that really happening. It would be hilarious to play with to play this game, this air traffic control game with an NTSB agent. That would be hilarious.
That would be.
He'd be like just behind me, and I was like, okay, let's do this. And he'll be like, I am Agent Smith. I do not say anything. You control. Do it now. And then,
Do it now.
and then when the plane crashes, I'm going to kill you now. Let me do my investigation. You were drinking coffee. You were not focusing on that plane. That plane needed more attention. How dare you? I love these NTSB agents. Their investigation is very interesting. And please note, I was just pointing humor at NTSB investigation. Oh, the pilot crashed because he was drinking coffee. Ban coffee.
Oh, no. If it's NTSB, the first thing, you blame the FAA for not creating enough regulations.
Ah, yeah, never mind.
That's the first thing you do.
And then the FAA will ban coffee. Alright, smart. Alright, I think that's done.
So I guess next, what is DK doing?
Yep.
I've been doing some streams with Mr. Beeson, if I got his name right, and Rampage Force. We've been playing some Portal Nights. And also we've been kind of doing random Minecraft adventures. But we had a small issue with one of our Minecraft adventures called YouTube Quest, where it just failed. And that's very unfortunate.
Alright,
And so that's what I've been up to, and so now, I believe it's that time again. It's that time to say, not goodbye, but see you later, guys. This has been DK389, and
Jackie from Intro Extra Gamers.
saying goodnight. And remember, you're always loved.
Alright, bye!
Bye!